Three, two.
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Crown and Collards, part of the Coast of the Podcast Network. I am your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante, aka Confucius, aka Durag Model. Um, my normal co-host is out and about. He and Sasha are celebrating their wedding anniversary, and he is somewhere in Toronto, probably drunk right about now, knowing him. So
Yeah.
filling in with me is I have two guests. One who we've been trying to get on for a long, long time, but the nigga was recording from Game Boy Color. We also, I'm joined by Sabrina. Go ahead and introduce us.
Hey, what's happening? Nice show. Boss King, aka aka Big Cutlass. I'm coming up with different names throughout the show.
All right, and our other guest, now that he's calmed down from being in a wind tunnel, go ahead and introduce yourself, other guest.
That's you, buddy.
Uh,
Brandon, you still with us?
yeah, I'm here. Oh, you said me or Sarong?
I
You.
said you.
Oh, my
Now that he's
bad.
calmed down from being in a wind tunnel.
My bad. Yeah, my name is Brandon Foster Gray. I'm BFNG on Twitter. Up here, I guess, giving a little back to school advice for the college students going back in this fall. Had a student loan law a couple years ago that kind of fell off, but just here to give a little life advice to the youngins. And no, I'm not Suge Knight, contrary to popular belief.
Nigga, you sound like deaf. This nigga, like, for all of y'all that don't know or don't follow Brandon, like, Brandon is light skinned, and the fact that he sounds like Morgan Freeman is just the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
I never been called light skin.
Man, you are, hey, you better take crown of that. Like, light skinned niggas are coming back.
Yeah, they
We'll
winning
get
all
into
of a
that
sudden.
later on. We'll get into that later on.
I don't know if we can. Oh, yeah, we'll get into that later on. I don't know if them wins yet. I don't know if we can do. There's some asterisks by them.
some default wins.
Yeah.
We're getting that later on, but as usual, so we're just gonna get right into it. Being that Sarome is with us, Sarome, it is the Decepticons week on Coast of the Podcast Network. The Decepticons
Yes.
are having many a show coming up this week, and so in celebrating with that, our boss man Jamal Classic decided that this is gonna be Decepticons week, and pretty much you will get some way, shape, or form Decepticons on every show on the network this week. And with that, our show is no exception, and that's why Sarone is here. So, Sarone, go ahead and tell them a little bit about Decepticons and the upcoming shows.
All right, so it is Decepticons Domination Week. We all over Coast of the Podcast Network because we are doing the most shows we've ever done. We are doing 3, 4, 5, 50, 11 shows this weekend. We are in New York City first on Friday at the New York City Comedy Club, and then we are in D.C. doing a double feature at the Salted Dog Tavern. And we're just trying to get as much promotion out here as we can. I'm coming to act at Pool, and it's gonna be the whole crew. There's gonna be Gordon, Mike, Dale, John, and we're just gonna do what we normally do: put on a good show.
And there it is. And there it is. Everybody, make sure you support the Decepticons. Make sure you support these funny Negroes. Sarome is probably the worst out of all of them. Gordon is probably the second worst when he's drunk. But check out these guys. They are
Yeah.
hilarious. Support them. Sarome. Also, speaking of, while Sarome is here, this is not an illusion that you are hearing. Me and Sarome are from the same place. That is why we sound alike. So no, it is not me having a doppelganger. This is not an echo.
No, it's not an ego. This is two young boys out of Southwest Georgia public school system, and I think it's just a good thing. I think it's just a good thing that you hearing two people like us in the same spot, just letting folks know that we ain't putting on. Like, I'm not pretending to talk like this. There are other people, like all our people. My grandma sound like me. Um, my pastor sound like me. The police sound like me. The judge sound like me. Everybody.
even
My
even
doctor sound like me.
even the racist cops sound like us.
Hell yeah. So it's so fun. It's like it's almost like speaking a foreign language, and you finally find somebody else that speaks Spanish like you do. You feel so at home. You can finally cut down and just quit holding back on your accent. You ain't got to keep repeating yourself. It's just a wonderful thing. So yes, there's two of us.
There's two of us. We are like the Rosetta Stone translators of country jargon.
Yeah, I think y'all should always either, if you are in a situation where you're below the Mason-Dixon line and you somebody has said something to you that you don't quite understand, you should either contact the program both our numbers, at least our Twitter names, into your phone and contact us and see if you're in trouble. I just want you I just want y'all to be safe when y'all travel through Atlanta, shit like that. If
Yes,
you like our first anywhere anywhere below the Mason Dixon, as a like as a first safety tip, if you are somewhere and a countryman and or woman says on everything I love, that is a threat.
that is a
That
threat.
is
That
a
means
threat.
get the fuck out the way.
That is, that is a threat. That is not a declaration of love for. He's not telling you his family history.
That means, nigga, you about to die. So
That is a threat.
nigga,
That is a threat.
you are somewhere if you are somewhere in Georgia that is not Savannah or Atlanta, and you see a nigga with a Crown Victoria, and the rims do not match the car, that means that nigga is up to no good, and you should run
No,
far away.
no good. I know a lot of y'all from the East Coast. You come when you drive through there, you're very upset at the Sunday drivers that are in Georgia. We don't really do road rage down there. We cruise, we you know what I'm saying, we ride slow. So you're gonna be mad. What you should not do though, if you are riding beside somebody and they have all four black steel rims, do not say nothing to nobody in that car. There's a gun and there's two guns in that car. If it got
It's
just the
two,
black rims on it
it's two guns in the car and two grenades in the back seat. Do not
in the back
approach.
seat, do not approach. Do not flip him off because he ain't he don't we don't understand on the East Coast you can get into road rage and just shake it off and go on about your day. Now you just started a blood feud somewhere down in the South to do that. That ain't over till they say it's over.
At all. Brandon just sitting back absorbing this, just letting his if he got any cousins that come down south, he just writing this down, let them know.
I've
Look,
only been
Jeremy
to
Wrong said this.
I've only been to Atlanta, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Yeah. If you're gonna be in Georgia, either be in Atlanta, Savannah, maybe Valdosta.
Maybe I would
Maybe.
still stay around the interstate.
I got a friend from Macon. She's told me a few stories, but that's about it.
Macon
I
is
would
the
still
most
stay around.
dangerous city in America. Bump just in Georgia. Macon is the most dangerous city in America. I don't even go. The only time I go to Macon is when I go past Macon, and that's going to Atlanta and coming back. There's
My cousin live in Macon, and I call for an escort. I tell him to meet me at the city limits, and I ride behind him until I get to his apartment complex. Cause I'm not coming in there by myself. I got out of state tags. Like Macon the kind of place that if you got out of state tags, that's all it takes.
that's all
You
it
are
takes.
now a target.
That's all it takes. Only Maconers kill Maconers, and if you are outside of a Maconer, nigga, you are public enemy number 1, 2, and 3.
That the only thing that'll make the gangs in Macon band together is to kill somebody who got out of state tags.
Oh man,
And so that's because they ain't got a real mall. If you go anywhere, if you go to any city in Georgia, ain't no mall there. You need to carry your ass home by
Macon
sundown because
has
when they get bored,
Macon has
that ain't no
like,
mall.
bruh, and then on top of that, bruh, like the mall in Macon, they shut that down.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's done. Like it was already like Macon had like the Shea B of malls. Like it tried to be Lennox, but it wasn't Lennox. and they shut that down.
Too many shootings. They celebrated by bringing their pistols.
Man.
That's the kind of place where people paint their 9mm to match the Jordan.
You know what? Man, we got more show, man. Okay, so let's get us back on topic. Okay, so on our list of topics, okay. Part of the reason why we brought Brendan on this show, college football is back. Now, with that said, I'm gonna defer to Jerome and Brandon because I really don't have a team in college football. I just watch because I like football. So I don't know any of the rankings. I don't know any of the. All I know is when Georgia and Florida play, niggas might start shooting. That's all I know about college. Now, if you're telling me with NFL, then we can talk. But college, I just watch because I love football.
Georgia.
I mean, I like Virginia Tech, but I can't really rattle off college football facts and stats the way I probably could with the NFL.
I can do the college football just because it's just the games are so much more exciting on Saturday. Because on Sunday, sometimes I like the NFL, but sometimes you can tell some people didn't want to come to work that day. You can see them when they're stretching.
Like I gotta play these niggas. We got to play these niggas.
Right. It's hard to get somebody who already got $22 million in the bank to go all out.
I mean, Roger Goodell is sucking so much energy out of the sport anyway. It's become like flag football almost, it seems like.
No fun league. No fun league. That is one of the many reasons. That's one of the like no celebration. You can tell a grown man who just scored a touchdown. He might not even score a touchdown another time in his life, and you saying he can't celebrate? Where?
Like Malcolm Smith runs the pick six back in the Super Bowl. You can tell him you can't dunk on the goalpost no more. Like that's your concern. That's your priority.
Right. Your priority. Go ahead, son.
It's just man, they keep acting like it's supposed to be. I don't know. Like some kind of jousting match with knights and lords and
right
shit like that.
I scored this point in honorable fashion, my dear sir. How about you?
Let me bow in front of you.
Right. Have you looked in the stands? This ain't aristocrats.
Like you've intercepted my pass. I challenge you to a duel now.
Right.
Like nigga, you got nigga, you want no celebrations and you got the Jacksonville Jaguars as one of your teams knowing it's very rare that they score touchdowns. And you want their players to not celebrate if on the rare occasion they do score a touchdown. Nigga, why?
If I was a Jacksonville Jaguar, I would hump the goalpost every time. Like who knows when that's gonna happen again?
Right. Like I feel like every time the Jacksonville Jaguars score, an angel gets his wings.
No, every time the Jacksonville Jaguars store CNA gets a certificate.
You know what? This will be one of the times where on the timeline, Saron, we will ask you to leave. Nigga, you became a meme. April made a meme by Saron.
Yeah, man, it got to the point. It got real serious for a little while. Some people put up graphics trying to get me out of here, man. I don't know if you're saying too much.
They put up graphics of you trying to get you out of him in like Microsoft Paint.
And everybody saved it too.
Sometimes
it's in my reaction pics. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, every time I say something, I got a lot of followers, so every time I say something, it's anywhere from like 20 to 30 people asking me to go away.
But I feel like you haven't been escorted out of the premises in a long time.
This is true. It's been
at least 6 months.
I mean, it's hard. Look, Sarome is like what? Sarome is a big country nigga from Southwest Georgia. You ain't finna get this nigga out of here that easy.
No, stubborn man, like a
nigga.
mule.
It's in our DNA to be stubborn.
Yeah, you can't tell me we can't do something.
If you tell us we can't do something, 9 times out of 10, unless our mama say no, we gonna try to do it.
Yeah, that's something. there's a lot of dudes that we know that once they get to cutting the food, there's usually only one or two people that you can call to come calm them down. They don't care nothing about the police and nobody else being there, nothing, any kind of rules, nothing like that. It was like somebody, somebody was like, hey, Johnny acting up, somebody go get his daddy, and that's the only way that's gonna happen.
And normally, all them niggas, the ones that are coming down, normally they are all at least 6 foot plus and about 250 pounds.
Right. That's all my uncles are that big or better, and the only people that could calm them down was my granddaddy, and he would come and just look and give you the memory of the ass whoopings he had before, and that was it. That was it for them. They was like, all right, I'm calm.
And that's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
If you ever want somebody to be a great problem solver, if you ever want somebody to just there's turmoil and you want somebody to quell a situation, get a real deep Southern country nigga like me and Sarone. We are trained for
Yeah.
this. It's been passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah, we good in a crisis.
Somehow I believe this.
Yeah, we good in a crisis. We don't panic because we seen it. We done seen any all kind of gatherings go to the left. So
Because like normally how you know that there's every family got that one person that you know if they get a little look in them, they gonna ruin the entire family function. Me and Sarone are in that part of the South where we have at least about 6 of those members in our family, not just
yeah,
one. So we prepare for this.
prepare for this. And it don't matter what kind of function it is. I've seen weddings ruined. I've seen funerals ruined. I've seen cookouts ruined, graduations, whatever. But
Nigga,
I'm trying. We like a first responder team. Just get out the way when you hear the sirens. We'll come in. We'll handle it.
it ain't even gonna be like a normal sound. It's gonna be like a cross between. It's gonna be like a cross between a cop siren and Mariah Carey trying to sing.
Now, my siren is the intro from how you do that though. So, cause that's everybody gonna turn around. Everybody gonna turn around when they hear that.
Hey, mine is gonna be like the intro to Spodiote.
Yeah, the horns. I got no idea why that ain't I got no idea why that ain't the graduation horns.
Bruh, like thank you. Like you want these children to be proud of their accomplishments and get ready for the new world. Play this horn some Spodiote. If that don't motivate them, nothing will.
That song, I'm convinced Spodiote could probably end world poverty or whatever. It's just so mellow. Like, how can you not be upset after that song? How can you be upset after that song?
It's
healing powers, man. Outkast knew what they were doing with that. It got healing powers in it. I'm telling you, I've said this before. Like the horns were played by baby angels. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I swear, like
Cherubs in the sky.
Obama needs to introduce all of his remaining speeches with that song.
All
behind him. Every last one of them.
All of them. He should have, the horns of Spodiote should have played like when he delivered that speech and then led Amazing Grace at the church in Charleston.
Yeah.
That's what he should have. Yes.
Man,
so
my grandma
right there.
When my grandma saw that, when my grandma saw him lead Amazing Grace, she took down the 8x10 she had of him, and I didn't even know she had a 5'7", 5x7 poster of Obama. She took down everybody's picture and put Obama picture up there. She even took down Granddaddy's picture. The whole mantelpiece ain't nothing but Obama right now.
I think every black house is a shrine to Obama, though.
Oh yeah,
man. Speaking of college and speaking of graduation, since another reason why Brandon's here, college is getting ready to either end if you went to summer school like me and a nigga. This is graduation week for a nigga, so shout out to me right quick.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. It's either ending if you went to summer school like me, and it's either getting ready to begin if you're getting ready to apply for fall. So in the spirit of that, and Brandon kind of spoiled it just a tad. Advice for beginning college students, just a tad. He didn't know it, but he kind of spoiled it a little bit. Advice for you good. Advice for starting college students. Anybody want to take it up first?
Shoot, you take it.
Okay, I got like a whole list of stuff. It's not like in any particular order. It's kind of like just a checklist of not like stuff to take away to school, like anything like that, but just general advice that I probably would have loved to have gotten when I was 17 going into
Push
school.
pause right quick. Push pause. Don't hold that thought, Brandon. Sarone, the fact that this nigga sound like he would be hosting like a Midnight Storm selection on the radio, though.
Yeah. We need to address that. You here with us? You here with us on the? You here with us on the Yam? You here with us at the Yam house?
You sound like he sweat radio right now.
The Yam house.
You, the house of Yam. Your auntie is frequent here.
The house of Yam on 90. The house of Yam on 96.3. Ladies and gentlemen.
WJIC.
Billion served.
Continue, Brandon. We had to address that right quick. Continue.
I don't even know where to begin. I guess, okay, I'll start with the top. When you get on campus, you're new, you're one of, I don't know, thousands of people depending on the size of the university. So you don't really know, how to go about making friends. I would say probably one of the best things you could do is always try to find people from your area so that way you have at least one thing in common.
Yes.
Especially it comes in handy throughout the school year if you need a ride home or you just want to, see your parents or whatever, or it's Christmas break. You never know who you can, get to drive you back or whatever, even just drive you to the general area and have someone, pick you up the rest of the way. Save you a lot of money on an Uber or a cab or a plane or anything like that.
That's true because I thought I graduated. I thought I graduated high school. Which this is my advice. Just jumping ahead. This is my advice as someone that's graduating. And I tell my little cousin this all the time. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Don't, because I always had the smarts. I had the smarts while I was in high school, but I was lazy. If you got the ability to do better and to maximize your potential, seize that and take grab that. Because I could have been a lot farther on than I am right now. And honestly, that I have that regret, and it haunts me to this day. I'm glad where I am and finally, at least trying to get my shit together. But I could have been a lot better off than I was had I applied myself. So that's number one. If you have the smarts, if you have the potential, if you have if you have it, seize it and maximize it. That'd be my advice number one.
And I want to piggyback on that. Like, I didn't apply myself either, and if I had actually put my brain power to it, like all the random shit that I tweet about that goes through my head, the shit that I can remember from years ago, but I wouldn't recall the shit that I really needed to know to get through my class. I mean, not to say that I flunked out or anything, but just the stuff I could have used, like that I really needed to know. I probably could have gotten a full ride somewhere if I had applied myself more or gotten a nice scholarship. Instead, I racked up a whole bunch of debt, and it's like, that's why I do this. That's why I try to tell these students, what to do so that they don't end up like me in my situation trying to, in an open relationship with Sally Mae trying to get her off my back.
Yeah.
Love you, Sally.
Sally Mae is the white man's method of keeping the black man and the poor man down.
Right.
Sally Mae is undefeated.
183 million and over.
You can't even escape Sally Mae when you die.
Hell no.
Right.
I'm dead serious.
That bitch will show up and comfort your mama and ask her about your next payment. I'm so sorry about your son. By the way,
he owes us $200.
Sally Mae is the equivalent of. Remember when Oprah, some random Twitter nigga came for Oprah and she said, listed her accomplishments and said, "And you, sir." That's the equivalent of Sally Mae right there.
Right.
Sally Mae is Oprah times 2. But continue, Brandon.
So let me see my next one. As you can tell, I'm not very good with talking off the top of my head. All right, the bookstore. Now, your professor's going to give you your syllabus. They're going, and by the way, use your syllabus. That's a very important tool to have. Keep up with that.
Yes. Read so you don't become Tyrese. Please read.
Oh God. So yeah, your syllabus is going to have your books and everything that you can get from the bookstore. Your professors are probably going to say, "Oh, you need to get the brand new ninth edition published this year." That's a crock. Don't buy the books brand new from the bookstore. It's a hustle. You're going to pay $100 for a book that you'll never use again after the end of the semester. There's plenty of students who have the eighth or the seventh edition who'll sell it to you for about $30 just to get it off their hands because it's really nothing more than a coaster for them. So don't buy it from the bookstore. There's plenty of students you can find it on campus from.
Yeah, don't do that. And look, I know books are high, and if you can find a good, maybe used book, I'm not saying it don't exist, but I give you a little bit of an example. I tried to, because one of my books for one of my earlier, like when I first started, it was too high, and I tried to find a used one, and I got a used one for the low. Like I got a used one for like the price of mid. And when I got it, let's just say whoever had it before me wasn't using it for its right purposes, because you ain't supposed to buy a book for school and then you open it to page 20 and you got a caricature of two people fucking. So yeah. You ain't supposed to open your book and have a doodle of a dick on page 95. So don't do that.
Sound like super bad.
Exactly. Jeremy did that, so you won't have to do that.
Like the thing is, you buy a used book. Like sometimes you might have, okay, in the new edition, chapter 9. In the old edition, it might be chapter 7. So like the information is shifted around, but it's still the same exact information.
Right.
Right.
So just be careful. I got a little bit of advice. Find out if you're gonna eat like from the, if you're gonna eat from the school, find out what day that the praying auntie chef is cooking, because that's the one that's gonna be the best food.
All the fried chicken.
Bingo. That's when they're gonna have the best fried chicken, the best whatever you want. That when the old find out when the old black women are cooking in the cafeteria. That's when you should eat. Now, when you have the young white women, do not eat that food at all. Don't do it. You will have a better chance of trying to eat wheat. You will have a better chance of trying to eat a desk than eat the food that the new young white lady cooks at the cafeteria. Do not eat it at all. That is some Resident Evil poisoning for your ass right there. Do not do it.
Rumor has it my alma mater had some cooks on the prison release program, and damn if they didn't make the best food on campus.
Hell yeah, they made the best food. They was just happy to be free. Happy to chop up onions with a knife that wasn't chained to the damn cutting board. Hey, I've been places. Work release makes some of the best cooks you ever seen. If it weren't for work release, Waffle House would have went out of business a long time ago.
Bro, look. Never trust a clean Waffle House. That's another. That's bringing the bad advice show to Crown and Collards. That's my bad advice. Never trust a clean Waffle House. Never.
Nah.
That makes sense. That's real.
Don't trust it. If you go in that motherfucker and smell bleach, that means something terrible happened the night before. Maybe a crime scene, dog. Somebody had to get some blood up.
Nigga, if you go to a Waffle House and they don't have flies, do not eat the food at all.
Either that or don't go to a Waffle House that does not have a security guard in there.
That one's so fire.
Bro, if you go to a Waffle House and the whoever making the food don't look like they done did time, do not eat that food at all.
Hell no. I was in somewhere in Tennessee around Chattanooga and went to a Waffle House and they had an all white staff. I turned around and left. I said, hell no.
Trust it.
If you go to a Waffle House and they don't have at least one black person on staff, do not eat that at all. They're going to try to. They're racist and they're going to try to poison you. Do not eat that at all.
That was a CIA sting, man. I know a damn setup when I see one. How everybody in here got crew cuts and a damn Bluetooth in their ear? This some bullshit. I know this is a sting. Y'all waiting on.
Bro. All right. I guess another piece of advice for college students. I Sarone, seeing is that you have 165 kids.
Wait,
Um,
what? Nah?
I had to get you, bro. I had to.
Yeah, I do.
Um, do not think that when you move in, you finna get all the pussy in the world. This for your man. Do not think that. Don't think you finna get. Look, don't think just because you just don't think just because you moved out your mama's basement that you gonna have unlimited access to all the pussy in the world. You are not. Do not do that. Do not go in there thinking that because
Can I piggyback on that?
you will set yourself up to be the laughing stock of every girl on your floor at all times. Do not do that.
And they'll smell the desperation from a mile away.
They
Oh
gonna
yeah,
smell it. They gonna smell the Similac on your breath and smell the desperation in you to have sex and not have your mom have the risk of your mama peeking around the corner. They gonna smell it on you.
they gonna have your meal card every other day.
It's gonna be
Yep.
like it's like when a shark can smell blood in the water.
Yeah, you finna be doing homework for classes you ain't even in.
Classes you finna do homework for subjects you ain't never knew existed.
You're so deep in the friend zone, you finding Christmas presents.
No, she finna have all your little student card. You finna print out all her shit. She ain't got no
Oh,
more money on hers. You finna print out all your shit. You gotta be calling your mama every week, and you put $35 more on the card. Why is you printing so damn much?
don't worry about all that. I'm getting my education.
You're doing her laundry. Oh, whose boxers are these? Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna get some.
Yeah. Yeah, here watching other nigga Nike shorts.
4 years later, you're still hiding out, sitting outside waiting in the car, hoping that she'll call you back.
Yeah, yeah. You
Not that I
finna
know
pay for
anything. I've heard the stories, you know.
you finna pay for so many dollar movies. You ain't shit.
Bro,
she,
bro,
you getting locked out
Netflix
of your
about to be your best friend.
you getting locked out
Yeah,
of your Netflix password because she's got it.
she got it. She done added three more niggas
Right? She watching it with her boo.
Already.
already.
And for the young women going to college, the boys in high school that you thought were stupid, the boys in college are twice as stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Twice as soon. Be wary of the nigga who's a 6 year senior. He has tricks you have never even seen before, young girl. He he got
He,
game.
he been
Don't
here
fuck
before,
around.
literally.
Yeah, this nigga been on campus 8 years. Do not fall for a Van Wilder nigga. He is not in the doctorate program. That nigga is not on work study. He ain't doing none of that shit. He just is barely going to class. Don't fall for it. I know he got a car, but
and
he's a vulture. He been circling that parking lot for 7 years.
and don't trust a dude driving a '91 box Chevy
Mm-mm,
At all.
mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
or
He
a
don't go to
Crown Vic.
that school. He don't go to that school. He a local.
That's their investment. It's the '91 box Chevy.
Also, make sure you are very cool with the campus security, young ladies, because you never know. Once again, the boys are twice as stupid as they were in high school, and you never know when you have to call campus security to shank a nigga. So
Yep.
And travel
make
travel in
sure.
pairs if you can. Do not go out by yourself at night.
Nope.
Yeah, nope. Don't go out by yourself at night. Look, young lady, you are entering a world where you have to deal with where y'all coming from high school. You already had to deal with like pre-K level misogyny and patriarchy and all that, and you don't even know them words, and them little boys don't know it either. But you going to college where these niggas actually do know these words and just ignore what they mean, and you are stepping into a world where you have to deal with street harassment and once again college boys are twice as stupid as high school boys. So yeah,
Yeah.
make sure you are good with campus security.
And
The
even when they mean
extenuating
well,
circumstance is alcohol. Now you add, if you thought it was stupid before, now you're adding alcohol into the situation.
Right. And don't let them talk a good game up. Like I joke a lot about stuff like off-brand, Rand Bland, stuff like that. But that shit is real though.
Oh yeah,
All
it's
Yeah,
jokes
real.
aside, like
yeah. All jokes
dudes,
aside, we joke about that
18-year-old
because
dudes, they think with the wrong head, and even if they mean well, they still think with the wrong head.
Yeah.
go ahead, Ron.
No, he got a good point. They do. I remember being 18, and I remember foregoing all kinds of shit that I needed just trying to get some. Like I went a whole weekend one time off 4 Hot Pockets and 240s chasing the same. I ain't even eat, man. Just chasing after the same girl for the whole damn weekend. I was so weak by the time Sunday came around. I didn't even get a good performance in, but I stayed up the whole weekend chasing behind her. That's
Never
that's that's
chase.
thinking with the wrong head.
Right. And they make it seem like, I don't know, like the movie American Pie, where if you don't go off to school and you haven't had any yet, you're a loser. Don't fall for that hype. Just
Don't
go.
fall
You're
for
there.
that.
It's all good if you get that, but you're there for an education. Ultimately, you're there to
Yeah,
better yourself and find yourself.
yeah. Explore
Yeah.
yourself once you're able to pay your own bills.
Right. Like,
Once you're able to pay the white man's greatest weapon, that is rent, exploit yourself.
Yeah, then explore yourself when you got your own place. Don't explore yourself before you take care of your business.
right. Don't go all out on a wardrobe and you spend more on your wardrobe than you do on books.
Oh, please don't do that.
Please
That
don't do it.
look. Can we talk about something very important to our black brothers and sisters starting out of college? The net check. That is not the lottery. That is not.
What?
Or when the net check, when you get your uh, student
Oh,
loan, or when you get your
You
refund?
pay,
financial aid,
yeah,
you
when
get
Yeah.
you
your
reach
leftover money.
yes, look. I know so many people that are professional students that look. They don't even go to class. They go to class just for those few weeks, that grace period. Then the check get here. Then you don't never see them again. Like you don't have to pay that money back. Please do not
Right.
do that, young black
Meanwhile, you
people.
buy a
Please.
small condo with the money they've racked up in student loan debt.
Hell yeah. You have somebody. You don't need a fly ass car. You just need to get there. Don't let nobody fool you. You don't need a fly ass car.
Exactly.
You really
You need
don't.
to point A to point B.
Look, you just need to get the point A to point B. Look, you can even invest yourself in a moped. Don't let nobody make you feel bad. You get in the class and you get in your work. Don't let nobody make you feel bad. Use a
You know,
skateboard. You don't need you
usually,
use a skateboard if you have to.
right, with the exception of the occasional road trip to a football game or something, the only place you really need to be driving is class from your dorm to the class and to the Walmart when you need some groceries.
That's it.
You don't need no
Oh, that's another
flashy.
thing. That's another thing. Young people going to college. Walmart is your friend.
Yes,
Now
It
when
will
you get
sustain
older,
you.
you're gonna hate Walmart, and for good reason. But while you in college, Walmart is your friend.
use it. Use it.
Use it.
Upperclassmen
Yeah.
who's in your area take you to Walmart. You give them a couple dollars for gas, or you buy a grocery or some ramen for them or something. Show your appreciation to them.
Yeah. I know they. I know this. I know they Walmart using damn near slave labor, but hey,
I mean, you might as well
nobody
get
else.
you might as well get your cheap entertainment while you go get your groceries.
Yeah. Might as well go in there and drink some damn water. I wish somebody had told me this. You cannot survive off Hawaiian punch, Hawaiian punch and liquor for a whole year. That's not good for you.
So I don't care how cheap it is.
Yeah, you can't survive on Tampico for the whole year. That's
Man.
drink some water. That shit. Oh man.
You're
And
right.
one
Especially
more.
if you go one of them HBCUs, and I'm not clowning HBCUs, but we all know that they have the old dorms from the 1950s that don't have AC yet because it'll short out the whole building.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful in the old dorm building. They tell when that old man tell you not to plug up too much shit, he mean that shit. You gonna
Exactly.
start a fire.
You want to start a fire? Yeah.
That's
One
why I
more,
grab
and then
right when got it.
one more, and we got to move on to our next topic, and it's gonna flow effortlessly. Young men,
Good.
young men, young young black men. Your pull-out game is not great.
God damn
Pull-out
it.
game is not great. In college, you do not want to. Your pull-out game is not great. Invest in condoms, please.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, please go down to that clinic and get your free handful of rubbers.
Look, they will come and talk to you in the dorm and hand out free rubbers. Take advantage of that.
Take advantage of it, please, because you finna find out some whole. It's some you finna have, it's a petri dish of STDs hanging around that campus. Don't be the one. Don't find
I
out
mean,
about
look,
love the hard way.
not only that, you 18 or 19, you can't take care of yourself right now, and you trying to go to
Right.
school. And I'm not saying you can't have a kid in school and everything, but you need to worry about taking care of yourself. And
Yeah.
that's
Don't
one of the
don't
first steps you take.
don't put a burden on yourself you don't need. Your shit. Don't make it harder than it have to be.
Don't be
Right.
a baby. Don't be a baby trying to raise a baby. Please don't.
Yeah.
And don't let them talk you into thinking, oh, it feels better. I mean, you don't need to worry about that right now.
You
Right.
don't need to worry about that.
Right. Right. You do not. I mean, it does, but you don't need to worry about that right
Exactly. You'll find that out in due time.
We find that out in due time. Pull out money for daycare every week.
now, man. And do that. Do that so you won't end up like this nigga.
Yes.
So everybody else, Rome already know where I'm finna go with it.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to jump back to a point that I think Jeremy made a few points ago about, just trying to do whatever to get some. No one cares who you were in high school, so don't bring your little Al Bundy 4 touchdowns in one game record to college things that will get you in, because don't nobody give a shit about who you were in high school.
Right.
No.
Look, don't nobody care that you were homecoming king and
Exactly.
scored 4 touchdowns in the game. Don't nobody care. When you go to
No,
college,
Don't nobody
it's
care
a
about your
clean
brand new
slate. It's a
mustache
clean
back at
slate.
home.
when you go to
What
college,
you
it's
doing?
clean
What
slate.
you doing for the future?
You might as well be one of those one of the MSNs from iRobot. You are a clean slate. Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns, but he's selling shoes to big girls. So you see how
Right.
that turns out. Like those usually the most popular ones, they turn out to be, average people.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Trust me,
Get
trust me.
that.
All the ones that were popular or was out getting some in high school, trust me, life came at them pretty damn fast. Trust
Right.
me. So, speaking of life coming at you fast, so, all right. So everybody else has talked about this. We haven't talked about this on the show, and I hate that it really got a big thing after our last episode. So this nigga Future.
That's
Okay,
another
so
point,
okay,
mate. Go
okay, okay,
ahead.
okay, so unlike most of the niggas in the Future Hive, I have a job, and when like this became a thing, because I really didn't know it was a thing, because I was on the Twitters and I seen it, and I'm trying to understand why there is such a commotion. I'm trying to understand why there is such anger. I'm trying to understand what is such a problem with Sierra and Russell Wilson and Baby Future with sidebar Sierra. Why the hell did you let that child be named Future? But anyway, I'm trying to understand, and Cerrone, Brandon, maybe y'all can help me out. Like, I'm trying to understand why there is such a commotion that Russell Wilson is around Baby Future. I'm trying to understand why it's such a big deal, and I'm drawing a blank because
I can think of his baby boy
Yeah.
when
uh,
Snoop got
That's
out.
what it seemed like to me.
He's
It
like, don't
seemed
have
like
Billy,
because
baby.
there's a lot of
I
Jordans
see
crying about this shit.
because I'm seeing I saw like Future go on this 4-page little Twitter rant with misspellings, like he the second coming of Tyrese, that he don't want Russell Wilson around the child, and blah 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 blah. And it's like, nigga, you got a whole NBA starting five plus bench warmers are chilling already, and this never was a problem. But now that Sierra done left you and she with Russell, and Russell is around the child with Sierra present, mind you, now it's a thing.
I mean, you got to think
Why?
about. Okay, look at Russell Wilson. He's been in the league what 3, 4 years. He went to the Super Bowl and won, dominating fashion, and then he went back this year. Like, I mean, if not for that pass, like if he actually
Still,
hands off the ball to Marshawn Lynch,
still don't know why
Future
they
probably,
didn't get the ball to Marshawn, but that's not why we're here.
and if he hands off the ball to Marshawn Lynch, Future's probably ready to jump off a fucking bridge as we speak.
Right.
He's already distraught about it.
I
But it's like,
want to understand. I gotta understand something. Like, so this nigga got 4, 5 baby mama. You mean to tell me all of them single? All of them ain't got no. All of them ain't got no man. All of them sitting around waiting for you to come around every other weekend. Cause that's so many kids, man. You can't even see all of them in one weekend. All of them got to be sitting around waiting on your ass with nobody around your kids. Get the fuck out of here, man.
so it's one kid from each girl, or like there's multiple.
This nigga
Shit,
has
we
a
don't
tribe
know.
called Future, and it
Yeah,
never was a problem up until Sierra got with Russell. Like, if
right.
this, like, he is Carl Thomas levels of petty right now.
Oh yeah.
He he is Carl Thomas with homemade soap, and he don't even use it. Like, I mean, just on like the presentation, like Russell Wilson, Future. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to? And I don't know if I'm not going to say that I don't know that Future is in that child or any of his other 11 children's life. I'm not going to assume that he's a bad parent, but being at how butthurt he is and going after his baby mama in interviews and on social media and just judging on his occupation and what he raps about, I'm going to assume that, I mean, it's not fair, but I'm just going to say that at least on paper, Russell Wilson seems like a more positive influence on Baby Future's life than Future. I mean,
It's
Future
classic.
look,
It's two
Future,
things.
Future look like he lets his dreads be dirty on purpose.
Right.
It's two things, I think. Like classic cases of being jealous because your ex traded up,
Yeah.
and then you hear all the jokes. Everyone like people calling Russell corny and all this other stuff. So it's like, you had me. Why you want to go to this cornball brother? Which I'm not saying he is, but like I wouldn't be surprised if Future did actually feel that way.
Oh yeah. Because a cool dude can't understand why you would go get a square.
Man with a future,
Yeah.
no pun intended.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Like he can't understand why you wouldn't go get somebody else with just the same kind of problems that he had. He wants you to go
Right.
get another real nigga and go through the same shit again. Like I got kids, and if my lady move on, and if I got a choice between her dating Future and a Bible thumping celibate millionaire, I'm gonna go with the celibate millionaire every time.
Right.
I mean, they be like, do we? My kids would be like, can we call him daddy? Hell yeah, call him daddy. Niggas worth $88 million. You get in there and behave.
But bro, and like I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't like again like I logged on to the Twitters and I just perused and I don't follow Krusty Sock Twitter, but like I'm just seeing retweets and like quotes and also fuck Twitter for these quote stuff because that just messed my filter game all the way up. But
Yeah.
I'm like seeing people legit mad at Sierra and it's like I don't under
They ain't mad at they ain't mad at Sierra. They mad at their real life baby mama, who they ain't quite over yet. Because don't tell me it's about your kid. You don't want to see her move on. That's all it is, really.
like these are the same niggas. These are the same niggas that are active members of Ain't No Condoms and Ain't No Kids Twitter.
Yeah.
And these niggas, I ain't never seen niggas more concerned about parenting until they seen
Until now,
pictures
I
of little
ain't seen
Future.
I seen you retweet the picture of Sierra 800 times. I ain't seen the picture of your baby yet.
Not,
I mean, God forbid there be a black man who actually wants to step into a single mom's life and help out that kid, have a black
Nah,
role model in
right?
life.
Ain't these the same niggas that say the same niggas that are mad at Sierra are the same niggas that say why y'all gotta portray negative stereotypes of black men? Well, nigga,
Right. Like
right.
I was raised by a single mom, and bringing my football into it. Like I'm a Cowboy. I've been a Cowboys fan since '92, and it's like if my mom had back then dated somebody like Russell Wilson, I would have been a Seahawks fan the next day.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's
Switch it
just
over.
like the fact that a black man is actually taking over a kid's life. That's very remarkable.
I
Russell
don't know
Wilson.
why it would be okay with her being single and alone for the rest of her life versus her moving on and getting into a good relationship.
Right.
Because niggas can be very Republican when they want to be.
Yeah, they can be real petty.
And so.
Real, they can be real ISIS, real Talibanish when it come to women when their feelings get hurt. Cover yourself up, stay in the house, keep them niggas
Well,
from around my kid.
Oh,
and then
you gotta
and
send
then
them
on
home. You
top
at
of that,
home.
we not gonna give him one of our show's awards, but just earlier today, T.I. of all people had the nerve to be disapproved because someone tagged him on Instagram the picture of Russell and Sierra and Russell kissing baby Future, and someone tagged. I guess they asked Ti what his opinion on it, and this nigga Ti of all people had the nerve, the gall, the unmitigated just temerity to say that he wouldn't be okay with it and he would have to fight if that happened to him. Nigga, ain't you the same nigga that got that treats China's kids that ain't by you like they your own? Nigga.
Right. Ain't you a stepdaddy?
Right.
Ain't you a stepdaddy already? Like, and ain't you been away from your kids as much as federally possible by the prison system? You really think Tanya spent her whole year? Never mind.
Right. Do you really look? This is finna be so ashy of me. Women followers, please don't judge me for this. But don't they say ugly women got the best mouth? You don't think Tyner would set that mouth out while you were gone, my nigga? Really?
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 You think nobody? You come back from prison and your son know how to throw a spiral. Who taught him that?
I
Who taught
mean,
him that?
like, say what you want about Tiny Face, but like, body wise, she is banging. You honestly believe she wasn't answering DMs while you was away, my nigga? Really?
I'm saying,
Really?
yeah.
Really, T.I.? Really?
She reading scripture. Tanya can't read shit. Tanya get lonely too.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, nobody needed T.I.'s opinion on this, and he came in anyway.
T.I., man, T.I. If you want a good laugh, everybody, click the hashtag tip talk and just laugh.
Just
Just
laugh.
laugh. Just
Just
laugh.
laugh.
T.I. talks in. If Tyrese learned how to read and read a thesaurus, it would be T.I.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Cause a bunch of $100 words and not saying shit.
Not nothing. In a hat tilted to the side in an exact 90-degree angle.
Yep.
Ti was that student in college, and by the way, kids, don't do this in college. Putting every word he can find so he can get to that 500 word count.
Except he speak like that. Exactly. He trying to fill up the margins.
Right. Oh, I gotta get 3 double-spaced pages.
Hereunto notwithstanding, marginally.
Man, all right.
Colloquialisms. Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Right. But not Tiny, but T.I., we ain't gonna give you an award, but if we had to, you would get the nigga what was you thinking award. But we gotta
Right.
know, we gonna save that for later. We got somebody that's gonna receive that. But right now, we're gonna take a quick break because this looking gonna move through a nigga. And I am Jeremy, your host. I am joined by Sarome and Brandon. We are part of the Coast of the Podcast Network. Make sure you check out Sarome's show, The Bad Advice Show, and all our other wonderful shows on the Coast of the Podcast Network. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Hold that
All
thought.
right. Male sleep.
I am too. This is all right. I was kind of nervous. I didn't know what to say.
You can say whatever, man.
Hey,
Okay.
y'all done?
Hey,
No, yeah, he had to take a break. How long has that been?
We started at 9 o'clock and it's 9:54.
Okay.
Yeah. There. Who's outside with crickets?
Me, of course.
Of course.
Uncle.
All right, y'all, I'm back.
Okay.
All right. We almost at an hour now. I probably got like 5 more minutes and I gotta get inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, I didn't know we were recording that long. Jesus.
Yeah. It's 9:54 now.
All right. All right. I'm gonna cut some stuff out of the run. You know what? We're gonna talk about the serious stuff, but bump it. we can go to the misconnections and we'll wrap up because we don't got some
Okay.
good stuff. So we go to the misconnections and I'll pull them up. Yeah, actually, this is perfect because Sarone can advice on these things. So yeah. All right, I'll bring us in, Mel.
All right, and 3, 2.
And welcome back. This is normally this would be part two, but because of time constraints and we had way more show than we thought, um, this is the last segment, and you know what that means. That means we are doing misconnections. And since Dan is in Toronto right now, on his anniversary with his wife, we are doing these misconnections from Toronto. So we're just gonna get right into it. First one, cheat on me. That's the title. I am looking for a girl that will become my girlfriend and will cheat on me. More specifically, a girl who would cheat on me with a black man. Parentheses, I am white. I am like the wimpy, submissive kind of guy that is good for cuddling, but when it comes to being fulfilled in the bedroom, you need a real man. If you love the thrill of the cheat and think we would be a good match, then get back to me with a little about yourself and a pic. Thanks.
Wait, what the fuck is he looking for?
Isn't that a cuckold technically?
He looking for somebody to date him, but step out with long, black, and strong on the weekend.
Yes. This is a white. This is the white. This is the white dude that tried to hang out with the black dudes in high school, but I always get picked on because he's a white boy, and now he's grown up. He wants to. He wants to experience. He wants to experience being with a black woman and get cheated on by a black man. That's what he wants.
So he might as well just be putting out two ads, because now he got to go on the other side and say, hell, once he get the girlfriend, now he got to go find the right black dude for the situation. He's like, hi, are you a big, strong black buck? Would you like to sneak behind my back and do my lady on my sofa? Please contact me at 407-585-7734.
He
Who
looking
would
for top.
ask for this? Who? This man is asking for all the stress in the world.
He, he is. None of this is. He wants someone that I have never in my black ass life seen somebody that wants somebody to be his girlfriend just and want the girlfriend to cheat on him. What the what this has Carl Thomas written all over it.
All of this shit gonna get some weird, man, because at first it's
It's like
gonna
Jerry
be,
Springer.
yeah, at first it's gonna be, why don't you take him to a hotel, and second gonna be, well, that's a lot of money. Why don't y'all just do it on the sofa and I sit over here in the corner and watch?
Bruh. Okay.
It's crazy.
All right. The next one. The next one. Wimp seeks girlfriend. I can admit it. I am a wimp and I am seeking a hot girlfriend. I am single with no dependents. I am smart, funny, playful, and easygoing. I have always been shy around beautiful women and hence it hard to find approach. So I am trying my luck here on Craigslist. I do seek a long-term relationship with a woman that would love a wimpy boyfriend where she wears the pants in the relationship. Please respond with a pic and a little about yourself so we can get to know each other better. I'm assuming this the same nigga from the last one.
Yeah,
About to say, what's up with all these whip dudes on Craig on Misconnection?
right, man. These are a lot
Some
of,
mutant soul child ass niggas.
yeah, there's a lot of damn struggle in these letters. I ain't know love was that hard to find. These niggas are
These,
going for
these are where
bottom of the
my
barrel
hug.
right here.
These are where my hug at, niggas.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so Sarone, what bad advice could you give these niggas?
My bad advice is get all your coins together. Go on the sugar daddy part of the of Craigslist and just make the shit official so you can write it off on taxes. You want to be used. There's some women that want to use you. Y'all should hook up with each other, and that way ain't nobody got to lie. She can look you flat in the face and say, "I'm going to use you for your money." and you said, "That's get me off." And then y'all be straight. You need to go to the sugar daddy site.
Brandon, do you have anything to add?
I can't top that.
All right. This
Other
is the
than
last
rent
one.
a very nice car from Enterprise to look the part.
Yes.
Yes, and wear a suit with a fedora because you're gonna need it.
You're gonna need
Speaking
it.
of suits, one last college tip: please invest in a black suit. You never know when you might actually have an interview. But when I say black, or no, sorry, black, dark color suit, I should say. But it has to be something conservative, 2 or 3 buttons. Don't get none of that Steve Harvey 9-button shit. You're going on a job interview
No.
looking like a drum major.
No.
Regular conservative suit.
Yeah.
Because you
Look
never
the
know.
part. Look the part
Look the
because you
part.
never know. All right. This is the last one. Looking for a Jezebel. You are you are self-centered, snobbish, egotistical, pompous, snooty, conceited, and swanky. You generally think the world revolves around you. You are a true Jezebel, the kind of woman with a disarming smile yet possesses a wicked soul on the inside. You like to flirt with other men in my presence because you enjoy making me mad with jealousy, and behind my back you are probably cheating on me. You like teasing then denying me, which makes me want you more. You know where you can mess with my head at any time, and you methodically take time to learn my vulnerabilities, then use them against me. You are no good for me, but maybe that's what attracts me to you. I treat you good, but in return, you treat me so bad, and the nicer I am, the worse you are to me. Some love is just unrequited. You are the woman my friends wouldn't like, but I would love. You are the woman I was warned to stay away from, but I cannot resist. I am single with no children, looking for a long-term relationship. So please be single and not an escort. If you are interested in this abuse, this might be the most hilarious thing I've seen. This nigga he welcomes abuse. He wants a hostile like relationship. He 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 wants an Ike. He wants the woman version of Ike.
Right.
Oh yeah. He want to be kicked in the nuts with some long boots.
So so Saron, what bad advice could you give this guy?
You don't need to go on Craigslist. Uh, go down. Let's see. Go down to the beach. Find your white girl who got on sunglasses that's way too big for her face. Um, who has a gold iPhone. If she has a gold iPhone, she'll definitely mistreat you in a relationship. Um, and just find somebody who look like she can't be bothered, and just follow her, you little puppy, and see what happens.
Find someone who don't have edges. If she don't have edges, she don't love herself and she ain't gonna love you.
Nah, she ain't at all. But it just depends. He looking for a specific kind of abuse, man.
Also, if you don't have a beach in your hometown, just try the junior section at Abercrombie and Fitch or Banana Republic.
Yes, yes.
Crawl those types there.
Nigga, nigga,
Wet
nigga.
Seal, Forever 21.
Banana
In
Republic.
any garden variety suburban shopping mall, you'll find plenty of them.
Yeah, get the girl who buy her shoes and her dress from the same store, because that's all the money she got.
She
Get the
drives
one
a
that buy
Honda
the shit.
Civic. She drives a
Yes.
Honda Civic. You're in like Flint.
Yeah. 2007 to 2011. You in there. That's her right there. If she got a rosary on her rearview mirror, but she ain't Catholic, that's her.
If she's in a white sorority, that's her.
That's her.
That's her.
Delta, Zeta, or whatever.
If
That's
her
the
hair,
person.
if the hair on her head is different color from the hair, different color from her pubic hair, that's the one right there.
And they wear Uggs any time of year, even in the middle of summer.
Anytime of year. Get her. She'll abuse you.
Uggs and black leggings.
If she
Man,
What's
wears,
going on, fellas?
nigga, is that
What's
you,
that?
Dad?
That's me.
Oh, what's up?
Nigga, you come in when
What's
we
going
get ready
on?
to wrap up.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Wait, y'all wrapping up?
Yeah.
Nigga, time constraints, my nigga. Where we about to? I was about to ask the fellas could they stick around just probably like 10 more minutes before so we can give out our award.
Oh shit. Well, I'm just in time then. It look like.
Yeah.
Ron, you good?
Yeah, I'm good for a few minutes.
All right, Brandon, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, being that Dan is here, we've been talking about it all show. As you know, we give out awards on this show, and none of them are rarely good except for our Black Excellence Award. Last week we gave it to Jesse Williams, one of the with one of the few light skinned men in Hollywood that hasn't taken a loss all week, other than Drake, and he's not getting all the award.
Oh no, of course not. And I'm in his city saying that. So what that tell you?
We have the Tyrese Memorial, nigga. What was you thinking of?
Oh,
And the recipient of this award
oh.
is none other than Meek Mill, because nigga, what the fuck was you thinking?
Humble Warehouse struck out looking at the plate.
Oh, that nigga getting beat like Apollo Creed. Oh,
Glass Joe.
Bro,
throw the goddamn towel, cause that's
like,
and then
like,
it's even
like,
worse.
you just gotta go home and be a family man. Like, it's no coming back from that.
When
No,
Whataburger tells you what real beef is, you got a problem.
Yeah, big problem. Everybody had a joke for you, man. Hamburger Helper was on your ass.
Bro, this Safari, when a nigga named Safari disses you and says you could never amount to his own dick print, you just gotta take that L. There's no, but like, aside from the fact that Drake killed you, you let a nigga named Safari.
Oh, you let a nigga with a stripper name talk to you any kind of way.
I don't know who came up with this joke, but whoever said he's not even the best rapper in this relationship, that's when he should have just retired right then
Bro,
and there.
Oh, then yeah.
He's like Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj is like Papoose and Remy Ma. Like it, like
all over again.
Bro,
Oh,
like
never, I ain't never seen a beating like this, man. Never seen a beating like this.
And like Drake has won on every facet. He has won. He won the actual like diss records, like from back to back. He won like the social media appeal. He won the petty battle, because like Drake has really reached like Prince levels of petty like last week. He really has. Like he
wait till y'all. The Ovo Fest is tonight. Wait till y'all get back on Twitter and see the performance that Drake had tonight. He
had a shirt on that said "Free Meek Mill" on it to start.
Right.
Like, and that, I mean, that's in his own city. If he wore that shirt in Philly, he might have got stabbed or something. But
shit, I think Philly as a whole is gonna turn their back on Meek Mill. He got to be banished.
Bro,
they need to resurrect Freeway or something after this, because
last time I saw Philly turn their back on a black guy like that, Donovan McNabb was puking up his guts in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But I'm asleep though.
You know what? I've never seen a nigga lose on every single facet on a beef that he started. He started this.
No, that is, hey man, this is another way that Dave Chappelle is prophetic. That is when keeping it real goes wrong. Like, again,
it really did.
You brought a sport to a knife.
Shit.
Meek Mill let a nigga diss him, and like the very first diss, Drake was so sleepy. Like, I don't even think he recorded that diss with his eyes open. I think that nigga was stealing his bathrobe with like a piece of rotisserie chicken and like a bottle of wine, just sipping. Like, this nigga really came for me. Like,
yeah, he did that over voicemail. He didn't even. He said, "I don't even need to hear a beat. Put whatever you want underneath that."
Right.
Like, this was
with evil twin.
This was a text.
That was just vicious.
Yes. So Drake came at him Drake came at him soft, like he said he getting bited by a singing. He came at him to Meek Mill and singing nigga, and he came at him and vicious nigga, and Safari just came at him and what the fuck, and like he just losing on every facet. Like, Meek ain't tweeted in like 5 days.
Like 4 or 5 days. Yeah, it's been He done, man. He straight up. Like I say, they need to resurrect Siegel's career after this, man. PD Crack or somebody, man.
I don't know what
What
the
they
hell
do?
he was saying in that response track. I finally listened to it the other day, and I'm like, what is he saying?
He said
he spent the first like 45 seconds of that song dissing regular dudes.
Yeah,
I just want to know how you pay general admission to get into the club. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, Drake hasn't lived that life for years.
Like it looked like
Drake was
when
wheelchair
Tyrese
Jimmy last time he was doing that shit.
Like it looked like when Tyrese would respond to everyone who would make fun of him on Twitter, and he's going in on like Chef and Lee and everybody else. It was like the meltdown. Like dude went full Tyrese on this rap track.
Yeah, that was a meltdown.
You never go full Tyrese.
Right.
So yeah, the battle, it was one-sided from the beginning, and I don't see the boy recovering from this. I think IT is a good field. I think he'd do well.
Hopefully he's listening to this podcast. He took in some of the advice we gave out.
Nigga, he could.
Nigga, associates.
He should listen to this podcast and try to get his bars up, because I think collectively we all could rap better than him.
I could put out a Meek Mill diss tomorrow and have 200 hits before he get 200 hits. I ain't even got no deal. That's just
and that's like on Twitter now. I'm the hit songwriter. I got so many people hitting me up talking about, man, hey, you write songs, I'm like, yeah, I do. I don't.
Meek Mill
hit up Dan. Yeah, maybe you should go with a ghostwriter.
That's the fucked up part, man. That's what really blows me. Like Meek thought he had the drop on Drake, and yeah, he employed a ghostwriter. He don't be writing all this shit, and that's why he ain't promote my album. No, nigga, he ain't promote your album. That shit deserves to go like double plastic bag.
It went for Troy Ave or whatever, however you say his name.
Your album went Broken Desk Chair and shit. And you mad that Drake didn't retweet it? Like,
I'm waiting on him and Meek and Future just to do a sitcom together like a Black Odd Couple.
Bring back Cousin Balky. Let Meek be Cousin Balky. Yeah.
Man. But yeah. Meek Mill gets the Tyrese Memorial. Nigga, what was you thinking of World Book? Nigga, what was you thinking? He started a beef he was nowhere near. Like, Drake can read. Meek Mill doesn't look like he can read or wash. So he was doomed from the beginning.
Yeah, Meek Mill started the beef with turkey bacon.
Yeah.
Like Shriek Yell, as I like to call him sometimes. Yeah, he can't read. He could scream some shit, but he can't. No. See, that's the thing. That's what he really fucked up. He tried to make like a regular rap song. Like, no, like scream at Drake for like 4 minutes. Don't talk. Don't nothing. Just scream shit at him for 4 minutes, and you might have done better than what we got instead.
Sad part is, I bet he's somewhere thinking he won. He's somewhere thinking,
oh yeah,
I put him in this place.
He's probably defending him right now.
Man, I'd be so mad.
He just okay. We're gonna wrap up right quick. But Saron, what bad advice could you give Meek Mill?
My bad advice for Meek Mill is to send Drake an edible arrangement. Sign it with your government name and say, "Can we meet sometime and talk this out?" And just end it, dog. Don't say nothing else on internet. Just send that nigga some mangoes and some cut up pineapple and whatever.
Just some strawberry flowers.
Yeah. Just stop, man. Just stop. Send the nigga an edible arrangement and just save some kind of face.
Damn, wrap it up. I can't breathe. Wrap it up.
Oh, jeez. I guess I got the fresh legs. I gotta wrap it up. This was Crown and Collards, episode number 45. Thank y'all so much for listening. As you know, I only caught the tail end of the show. It's a 2-year anniversary celebrating with my wife today, August 3rd, Monday.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm Dan, aka King Chaos, aka I rap better than Meek Mill. He is Jeremy, aka Confucius, Black Dante, aka also raps better than Meek Mill. Joining us today was Brandon Foster Gray, aka at BFNG, aka also raps better than Meek Mill as well. And recurring first-time guest, Jerome Russell, because the last time we tried to get Jerome on the show, he was using the Commodore 64 or something to connect to the internet. And as you know, as we've said on the show now, Decepticomics are going to be live in D.C. and New York this weekend. They've given the details. Check the timeline. We'll be posting the links and stuff for tickets. And check these guys out, man. A good starting five there. Great comedy, great show, great times all around. And Jerome, yes, to finish the circle, also raps better than Meek Mill. So,
all right, see y'all.
that's our show. Thanks so much for listening. Peace out.